Hey. It's the weekend and I'm going out of town. Not really out of town, just the neighboring state of Indiana. I am very, very weird, I know. But I guess it's in my blood for me to be, I got to go somewhere. I got to have some wheels moving under my behind. I was born feet first. I think that has a lot to do with it, okay? But yeah, I'm going to go shopping today. I need some workout gym shoes. I've been wearing some Skeechers and stuff, and those are just, they too flat, you know, they don't offer me enough support. And I'm up to almost 3 miles on the treadmill. I can't believe it myself. But my feet started hurting, so I said, man, I gotta get some shoes. And then just getting needs, not necessarily basically want, but needs. I came home from church one day and I started counting my coats in the closet I had 26 coats. I mean, they was like old coats, you know, a lot of them were old, you know, but they, like I said, I keep my stuff up, and some of them are just, you know, recent coats, and I know I need to let go a lot of, some people don't have 3 coats, 1 coat, you know, and it's ridiculous, and I don't wear them. And I think, you know, when I get it all straightened out, when I retire, I'm gonna do a lot of giving away, hopefully a lot of purging, maybe even a rummage sale. That would be really nice. Some of my stuff is older, it is kind of vintage, and stuff too, so I can stand to give away some stuff. But yeah, I'm in Indiana right now. I don't have far to go. Excuse me, sniffing. But I really don't have anything today. I was just reminiscing about, I was looking at a video. That's what I'll be doing. I'll be looking at videos on YouTube. And I joined a YouTuber whose mother was so beautiful. But she passed away from cancer, and she liked to dance a lot. I don't know these people's names. I can't remember these people's names, you know. So it got me to thinking about my mother. She passed away of cancer when I was just 15 years old. And needless to say, it was very hurtful and painful and very devastating. Back then, she passed in 1979. So do the math. But back then, they didn't have the advances that they have in breast cancer care now. So she had lumps in her right and her left, and she had I don't know, you know, how large they were or anything like that. But she had them, so she had the surgery done. Oh my God. I don't even like thinking about that surgery. And what it did to her and how it weakened her. She was only 59 when she passed. Okay. She had cancer. She had gotten cancer diagnosed that we know of at the age of 57. So we know then, that's not, you know, older. You know, that's not really old. This fool won't even let me in. That's okay. That's not really old, you know. To me, it's not. So she went through that. She went through radiation. She went through chemo. I was just in like 7th grade when this happened, man. I was a kid, and I only had like 3 brothers, and it was my 3 brothers and my dad, and her. So she went through the radiation and everything. It was awful. Seeing how it weakened her, man. It really weakened her. It burned her skin because she had a complete removal on one side, and then they just took some off the other side. The lumps and everything. And so she went back to work after a while. She had enough, I guess, strength, or she wanted to go back to work, so she went back to work. I think that was a mistake. Now, in retrospect, when you look at things, I think that was a mistake. I think that's what hastened her getting it spreading. So once it spread, it was like 2 years. It spread to her lung, so she let them go in and remove it from her lung, and then from there it spread. Now I'm a 14-year-old kid looking at this, smelling myself at the teenage years, and it was surreal. It was surreal. And so when she finally couldn't do anything but go in and pass. This is very personal, I know, but it's very hurtful, and it hurts right now thinking about it, and everything. But the effect, I'm not going to say anything else about, but the effect of a 15-year-old young girl watching her mother, pass away and couldn't do anything. 15, very, very young, very impressionable, very much still needed guidance from my mother. Just not even fully grown at all, in no capacity, no mentally, no physically. The fortunate thing was I wasn't, into boys at that time. I was scared of them. Plus my brothers wouldn't let nobody come around no way, and that was fortunate to have that protection. That I look back on that too. But what it did is it made me kind of standoffish, a little bit. I wouldn't say standoffish, but scared to kind of get close to people, kind of just get close to people, because I figured, something was going to happen. So it kind of, and it's, till this day, it's like that with me in a lot of areas of my life, not because of that as well, but because of, you go through life and you go through stuff that makes you who you are. So after she passed away, it was, of course, a big void in all of our lives, in our each in our own way. My father had basically me to raise. He was a single parent at that time, and it was touch and go. It was really, 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 really touch and go. A very sad time. We all had to get through. We all had to lean on one another, and I always say, I come from a family of boys. What girls do, or what women do, with all the emotional stuff, with all the drama and stuff like that, and talking. I don't do that. And sometimes I'm misunderstood, because I grew up with males in the household, and it was like an understood thing. You don't have to linger the conversation on and on and on and on. It's just understood. So I would get into a lot of misunderstandings that way. You just so, unemotional, or, or what would they call it? Nonchalant, or, my dad called me that too. But it was just a result of just, I guess, a mixture of losing my mom at an early age and then being around males in the household, in the household. So yeah, I'm just, that touched off a lot of things inside of me, because my mother was very beautiful, a very beautiful person. She was quiet, but she had so many friends and family that was so crazy about her, and that she always laughed and talked with. And she was the only child, just like my son is the only child, and both of my cancers. So yeah, I was just reminiscing on that, and I think, even today, she'll come to me sometimes. I can hear her voice sometimes when I need to hear it. She'll come to me in a dream to tell me something, or, speak within my soul. So her presence never left me. Her guidance never left me. I had two spectacular aunties that were just, they were just awesome. And, I could talk to them about anything, and they molded me too, in their way too, into who I am today. So yeah, I'm just grateful, just even had her for those 15 years, because she made such an impact on my life. She took time just to be with me sometimes, just because I was the only girl. She was very protective of me. And I don't know where that came from, but I look back on that too, and I was like, why was she so protective of me? But she was so protective of me. Very protective, okay? I couldn't go down to a house party without, at 9 o'clock, one of my brothers coming to hit me. Adrian, you gotta go home. So, and it was embarrassing, but she was so protective of her baby girl. And there's other things that I could say and share, but I'm not going to, out of respect for the privacy of my family. And yeah, just reminiscing on that. So, ladies and gentlemen, watch yourselves. Get your breast exams. Any changes in your body, just check it out. Nothing is wrong with being paranoid about your health. They don't want you to. Sometimes they don't want you to come into the doctor's office, but for one reason or another, whatever, I don't know. But go anyway. If you feel something in your chest or something, a lump in your breast, of course, take care of that, and take care of do your mammograms and everything. Okay? So yeah, I was just checking in. I'm going to buy me some gym shoes so that I can work out better. I think I'm gonna go to I hear a squeak in my right back wheel. There's always something in this car, but that's okay. I'm as long as the engine is good, I'm good. So I guess I gotta get that done before I go back into the office. I'll be out there on the expressway, and then boom, But it is bad. It seems like it's a pin or something. Like, see, I know all about those things because I had so many cars that are raggedy. So, yeah, not raggedy, but you know what I mean. But anywho, I'm at my first stop. I shouldn't go here. I know where I should go, but I'm gonna go ahead and look. Shoe carnival anyway, maybe I probably end up at what's that famous footwear? They usually have some nice things. And now when it started snowing and raining, oh boy. But anywho, I'm gonna run in here this first one, and you all have a blessed day. And I might be pop back on show you what I got today from these stores and stuff. It's not going to be much. Like I said, I'm scaling back, especially nowadays. So, yeah. So y'all have a blessed day. And thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves. And if you would so like to, please like and subscribe. That would be awesome. So y'all have a blessed day. And I'll take care. See you soon.